Hi, this is Karl from Small Biz Thoughts with another SOP video for managed service providers. And today we're going to talk about employee evaluations. I recommend a two-pronged approach to employee evaluations. Basically, some stuff you want to do every day and some stuff you want to do once a quarter. It's very important that you give constant feedback to your employees. Don't make this something where 4 times a year or once a year you have a conversation with them and then you somehow expect that that's going to affect their behavior. Behavior needs to be monitored every day. So are you putting in your time? Are you talking to the clients? Have you improved the way that you send emails? Whatever it might be, that's something where you need real-time feedback. That's different from the quarterly evaluation. So why do we do evaluations? Well, the bottom line is branding, that you want to create your company your way. You want to make sure people are doing things the way that you have defined the process to be. And so that's very important. It's also good for building teams, right? You build a team by having everybody face in the same direction and have the same kinds of goals. And finally, you want to help employees improve themselves. You want to make sure that they are reaching their goals to maybe learn something about routers or get a certification or whatever. So you build that into their quarterly evaluations and then you say, all right, how good did you do? Did you take charge of that project? You asked for it, so how did you do? There are 2 key pieces to evaluating employees. First, you need to set expectations. So you need to define what their job is, right? You want to say, okay, this is your job, these are the goals of that position, and then here are your specific goals for the quarter ahead. So you lay out, so this quarter you should get 1 more certification. I want to put you in charge of 1 migration project. You're going to learn the new PSA. You're going to become the master of the RMM, whatever it might be. You have specific goals for that employee for the quarter, and you have some very generic goals for your company as a whole. We always put into our evaluations, one of the things is that you have to improve and maintain good relationships between our employees and between ourselves and our clients. So if people aren't doing that, they're going to get feedback on that as part of their official evaluation. Once you've laid out the goals for the quarter, you will literally use the exact same list of goals to do the evaluation when the time comes. So you're going to take that same piece of paper and then you're going to say high, medium, or low, or 1 through 5, or 1 through 10, whatever evaluation you want to have. You're going to say these are the goals that we agreed on for the quarter, and here's how I think you did on each of those. How do you think you did on each of those? And so you have that conversation. This should not be something where people feel they're being tested or evaluated in any kind of a negative thing. This is all about building teamwork. This is all about building your group, your brand, your processes and procedures, and fine-tuning it as you go along. That's why I encourage you to do this a minimum of once a quarter. Don't do it once a year. That's completely useless. You might as well throw it away. So in the meeting where you do the evaluation, you lay out, here's what we agreed on, here's how you did, and now here's our proposed goals for the next 3 months. And that's why you need to make sure you do this in a timely manner. Don't put this off. You can't say, here's your first quarter evaluation, but we didn't get to it until July. That's completely useless. Again, it's got to be timely, and it should not be tied to money in any way. What I absolutely don't want to see is once a year you do an evaluation and then you give them a raise. Because you can't give them a raise if you gave them a bad evaluation, and you can't really give them a bad evaluation if you're about to give them a raise. So separate the money from the evaluation. The money is tied to how well they're doing overall when the time comes for you to do that, perhaps once a year. Evaluations need to be on their own, and they're about how you perform as a member of this team in following the goals, the processes, and the procedures that we as a company want to advance. Like it if you like it. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and thank you for checking out our videos. I really appreciate it, and I wish you all the luck in your managed service business.